Caitriona Balfe reveals she was pregnant with Sam Heughan's baby before her divorce from Tony McGill. Millions of viewers around the world tuned in to watch Ellen Reeves's special talk show, a host known for her illuminating interviews with celebrities. In a simple white silk dress, Caitriona Balfe sat across from Ellen. She quietly sipped her tea, trembling slightly, looking at the audience as if searching for a distant courage. "I know this will change everything," Caitriona began, her voice low and slightly hoarse. "But I've lived with it for so long." Ellen was silent, only nodding. She knew it was time for Caitriona to tell the truth. "I got pregnant with Sam Heughan in 2021. The entire studio was dead silent, as if all the air had been sucked out." Ellen frowned, but did not interrupt. "At the time, I was still married to Tony. But things weren't the same anymore. That marriage was already falling apart." The story unfolds like a suspenseful romance novel. Behind the scenes of Outlander, Caitriona and Sam have starred together in the series Outlander since 2013. From the first episode, fans were able to see the chemistry between them, something that sparkled on screen and, perhaps, simmered off-screen. In the early years, they always denied any dating rumors. Sam had a boyfriend. Caitriona was engaged to musician Tony McGill. They lived separate lives, but few knew that there was a much more complicated undercurrent. "We never slept together when I first married Tony," Caitriona says. "But the feeling was undeniable. Every scene, every hug in the Scottish rain, every night drinking whiskey when the cameras stopped, it blurred the lines." In September 2020, during a filming of Season 6 of Outlander in the Highlands, Scotland, while the cast was locked down due to the pandemic, the unthinkable happened. "It was a long night. We were both drunk, but I don't think it was just lust. There was something in Sam's eyes that made me believe he was waiting for me." A month later, Caitriona discovered she was pregnant. That's when things started to fall apart. Tony McGill, a talented, private, mature man. He loved Caitriona before she was famous. They had a secret wedding in 2019 in an ancient English church. Their love seemed strong, until the silence between them became an unbridgeable gap. Tony sensed something had changed, Caitriona says. "He was always quiet, but his eyes said it all. When I told him I was pregnant, Tony just asked, 'Is it Sam's?'" Caitriona nodded. Tony packed his suitcase and left their London apartment in silence. No reproaches, no tears. He left behind a letter. "I thought I could be your home. But you were in the storm." The divorce was quietly finalized in early 2022. The press had no idea. They were both unusually private. But the real storm was yet to come. Sam Heughan and the denial. Contrary to what fans might have imagined, Sam Heughan did not take the news of the baby with joy. "I thought he would say, 'Don't worry, we'll get through it together.' Instead, Sam was silent. A terrible silence." Caitriona said Sam was confused, afraid that his career would be affected. "He had invested too much in his image, a charming, single, free man. Sam didn't say it, but I knew. He wanted me, not to keep the baby." Caitriona decided to keep the baby. She gave birth to her first son, Finn, in the summer of 2022. The baby was named Balfe. And Sam, he never went to the hospital. "We stopped communicating after that. I never blamed him, but I couldn't forgive him either." The truth behind the spoiler. Nearly 3 years on, Caitriona is raising her son alone. She continues to act, produce, and defend her image as a resilient, Claire Fraser, but behind the scenes, she is a single mother who sometimes doubts her own choices. I never revealed this because I didn't want Finn to be the child of scandal. But I also couldn't let him grow up without knowing who his father was. Does Sam know how much Finn looks like him? Ellen asks. He's probably seen pictures, Caitriona says, smiling. But he's never asked to meet the child. The talk show ends with a photo of Caitriona holding Finn, a boy with red hair and blue-grey eyes like Scottish mist. The rumor is out. The next day, social media exploded. The hashtags #justice for Caitriona, #where is Sam and #Finn Balfe climbed straight to the top of Twitter trends. Outlander fans were divided. Some defended Sam, saying it was a private matter that should not be made public. Others condemned his silence and lack of accountability. Sam Heughan did not make any statement for the next 5 days. Finally, he posted a short Instagram story. There are many sides to the truth. I need time to process everything. An open end. Caitriona did not appear on any more talk shows. She returned to Ireland, where she lives with Finn in a small house near the coast. I don't want anyone's pity. I just want my kids to know the truth. And if one day Sam wants to see Finn, I won't stop him. In the winter of 2025, Sam Heughan was spotted arriving at Dublin Airport. No one knew if he came for work or for some other reason. The door was still open.